Okay, so you now know how much compression we will be giving. So there are some things we have to keep in mind while giving compression. That is, before compression, make sure that victim is lying on his back on a firm, flat surface. So why a firm and flat surface is needed? Because then only we can provide an effective compression. Then before compression, we have to move or remove all clothing's covering from the victim's chest. In the case of adult, how much depth we have to press? We have to press down at least 2 inches. In centimeter, it is 5 centimeter. But we should keep in mind that we should avoid excessive chest compression above 2.4 inches or 6 centimeter. Okay, so in adults, how much depth we have to go? We have to press down at least 2 inches with each chest compression, that is 5 centimeter. But we have to avoid excessive chest compression that is about 2.4 inches or 6 centimeter. And while deliver, we are giving the 30 is to 2. But in while we calculating in 1 minute, we should be able to give a total of 100 to 120 beats or compression per minute. So deliver compression in a smooth fashion at a rate of 100 to 120 minutes per minute. So allow, while giving the compression, we have to allow complete recoil after each compression, and we should not lean over the chest. If you are leaning over the chest, again the pressure will increase and the depth will go beyond 6 centimeter. So while giving compression, again we have to minimize interruption during the compression, but if there is any interruptions is occurring, we should limit it less than 10 seconds. Okay, so these are the things we should keep in mind while giving compression. And regarding while giving the breaths, 30 is to 2, that 2, how we'll give that 2 rescue breaths. So we are having two positions, head tilt and chin lift position, along with or jaw thrust. So how to keep this head tilt and chin lift? So here we have to place one hand over the forehead and the other hand's 2 fingers just beyond the jawbone, and we have to tilt the head and lift the chin. So after doing this, we have to use this thumb in order to open the lips. So while doing these things, we can prevent the coating of the airway with tongue. That means we are making the airway patent. So these are the descriptions. You can read it. The next method is jaw thrust. Here we have to stand at the head end of the patient. We have to use both hands over the angle of the jaw. We have to slowly thrust the neck. Jaw we have to thrust, not neck, jaw. So we will be thirsting it up. So the jaw will move forward. So it will open the mouth. And with these 2 thumb fingers, we can open this lips. Then we can provide breaths. Rescue breaths should be provided either with head tilt and chin lift or with jaw thrust. Why we are using this thing means we have to make this airway patent. And jaw thrust is being using in patients who are suspected with spinal injury. Why? Because head tilt and chin lift cannot be used a patient with spinal injury, because you can see here hyperextension of this neck. So mouth to mouth breathing, how to give mouth to mouth breathing? Nothing. We have to provide a head tilt and chin lift maneuver. We have to pinch the nose and we have to closely attach our mouth, but barely we should not do this. We can use at least one towel or face masks or ambo bag. So mouth to mouth, we can give mouth to mouth, but use some obstacles that is not obstacle the passage of air. Okay, so how much breath we have to give to this patient? We should only take a normal breath and we have to give to this patient. We should not give a high amount of deep breath, because it will be having high amount of carbon dioxide in it. So we should give a normal breath while giving rescue breaths. How much time we should take for giving one breath? So for one breath we should only take 1 second. So what any other responsibilities while giving this breath? Yes, we have to check the chest rise while we are giving respiration. That means our eyes should be over the chest. When we are giving breath with 1 second, the chest should rise. If the chest rise is not happening, again we have to repeat head tilt and chin lift, or we have to find out any obstacles is there in this pattern C. Then only we can do the rescue breaths. So mouth to mask or bag mask ventilation also can be given. So that is little easy and safe. So this while using this mask as well as ambu bag, we can, for easiness, we can use EC clamp. So what is EC clamp? So this is EC clamp. With the thumb finger and the index finger, we will make a C. With the other 3 fingers, we will make an E. These 3 fingers, E fingers will be holding over the jaw, and the C fingers will be clamping over the ambu bag or mask. Then we will tilt the head, and then we will give the rescue breath with the help of what? With the help of ambu bag. So what are the other responsibilities? We have to deliver each breath over 1 second, deliver breaths that produce visible chest rise and avoids excessive ventilation. If there is advanced airway, give 1 breath every 6 seconds, that is 10 breaths per minute. So that is all about today's class. So today we have just seen the algorithm of adult CPR. Thank you. Have a nice day.